guys, welcome back to my channel. A long time no see. I've taken such a long break from YouTube. I think it's almost been 2 months, maybe even 3 months now. I just kind of had to step away from social media. I posted a little bit on Instagram a couple of times to do giveaways and stuff, but other than that, I really didn't involve myself too much into YouTube and makeup and stuff. I've just been very overwhelmed lately. I'm planning a wedding, so so that's coming up soon, so I'm almost finally done with that. There was just a lot of things going on in my family and just a lot of things that took a big toll on me and made me feel like I was just not in the right place to be doing this. I didn't find it fun. I was struggling every single time I filmed. I was in such a creative funk. I felt like I didn't have any new ideas. I just felt like I wasn't going anywhere. But I am back now and I'm so excited. So I am starting off 2018 just a little bit later than everybody else, but that is okay. Today I'm going to be using the Kristen Leanne in Urban Decay collection. I have all three of the palettes as well as all three of the lipsticks. There are a few more products in the collection, like the limited ones, but these are the ones that Urban Decay sent over to me, and I'm so thankful for them because I have been absolutely loving this. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. You guys can find me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, all of that stuff. That is where I keep you guys updated the most. So yeah, again, I'm gonna quit blabbing and let's go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. I already have my brows done. As you guys know, I always do my brows before I get on camera because it takes me like literally, it takes me like 20 minutes to do my brows. I use the Loreal Brow Stylist Definer. You guys know this is my ride or die if you guys have been watching my channel. This is in the color Dark Brunette. And then I use my Ardell Brow Sculpting Gel. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Benefit Stay Don't Stray Primer. Love this stuff. It's one of my favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my eyelids. And I like to apply a pretty large amount of this. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my Sigma Precision Flat Brush. This is the P80. And I'm just going to blend that out. You can use your finger as well. You definitely don't need a brush. There are a set of brushes that I'm going to be using. You'll see them throughout the video. I'm going to be using the Golden Triangle brushes by Ardell Tools. I've been using these for like since they sent them to me like 2 months ago, and I feel so bad because I told them, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm going to use them in a video. It'll be up, and I ended up not posting anything. So you guys will be seeing those throughout the video as well. I'm going to go ahead and go in and set this eye primer now. I'm going to take this color, I don't know what color. I think this is Blanc Type by MAC. I'm going to go ahead and take some of that on my flat shader brush. This is the large shader E60 by Sigma. I know there's been like something going around like talking about why you shouldn't set your eye primer. I have to. I literally cannot do my eyes unless I set it. I'm actually going to dip right into this orange shade right here. This is called Tajin. The Ardell Tools 785 Tapered Blending Brush from the Golden Triangle collection. Tap off the excess. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this and I'm going to pop this right into, I'm just going to go ahead and just pop this into the crease area and just blend it all the way through. Alright, I'm going to dip into the Daydream eyeshadow palette and I'm going to go in with the color Daydream, which is the lightest transition shade in this palette. I'm going to take my Sigma E40 brush, the one that we're using to lightly blend out. I'm going to take this and I'm going to pop this right onto, literally not in the crease, but on the upper outer portions of the crease. And I'm going to use this to help us blend and make sort of like a gradient. I'm going to take a little bit of the color Subscribe, which is a tad bit darker than Daydream. Pop that into the very upper crease, kind of where that brow bone is. Not exactly on the brow bone, but pretty darn close. I'm going to take a little bit more of the Tajin color. I don't know, I really like this orange. I like the burnt orange shade. I don't want this to be too orangey, but I also don't want it to be too brown. I'm going to take this 783 small tapered brush and I'm going to go into the color 8. Oops. Is it 8? Yeah. I'm going to go into the color 8, which is this deep kind of brown shade. It is It has a little bit of red in there, and I think it'll look really pretty. So I'm going to take some of that, and I'm going to place this on the outer corners and the inner corners of my eye. I don't know if I like that, actually. I'm going to take a flat brush. I'm going to take the 773 shading blender brush. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this all over the lid. Then I'm going to go in with that same little small blender brush, and I'm going to blend this into that crease. It really helps to look down at your mirror. You can really see where your crease is and where that brush fits right into the eye socket. Alright, I'm going to go back in with my tapered blending brush. I'm going to take a little bit of Tajin just to kind of blow up that orange just a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and start on my face now because I want to just move on and keep moving along. So I'm going to start off with the Smashbox Photo Finish primer stick. I believe this is a mattifying one. It doesn't really say. So I'm going to use a foundation mixture today. It's been one of my favorites. So this is the YSL All Hours foundation, and this is not my normal shade, but I'm going to use this because my next foundation is like super dark. So this is the Warm Caramel, and then I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Coverage, and this is in the shade Natural. Honestly, a little over Shape Tape. I need a new concealer that I love, but I'm going to use Shape Tape today because it's all I got. I'm going to do one at a time because I've been finding out lately that this does not work well if you let it sit for too long. I'm going to go ahead and use the Pure Cosmetics Cameo Contour Stick. Mine's all broken and messed up, but it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and place that here. A couple of places. While I let that set, I'm going to go ahead and take the Anastasia Contour Kit, and I'm going to take the shade Fawn with the 962 Slanted Blusher. I'm not using this for blush, I'm using it for contour. I'm just going to take a little bit of that. I really don't want a lot because I'm going to bronze more than I contour. Alright, to bronze, I'm actually going to use my favorite bronzer, which is the Bahama Mama bronzer by the Balm Cosmetics. I'm going to take the Powder Blending 958 brush. This is a dual fiber brush, and I really like this because it's nice and fluffy. It's loose, so you can really get in there and blend away, but I really like that it's a dual fiber kind of like dome. I'm actually going to finish off my eyes just because, I don't know, I just like to jump around for whatever reason. So I'm going to go ahead and take this very flat shadow brush. This is the 777. And I'm going to take a mixture of Daydream and, what's this other one? Subscribe. And I'm going to take these two, and I'm going to go ahead and run these underneath my eyes. I'm going to take the same brush. I'm going to take that Tajin color, and I'm going to go ahead and run that right underneath as well. I'm going to take this brush. This is the IT Cosmetics Airbrush Blending Crease. I'm actually going to take this to blend out all of my underneath my eyes. This is probably the only large blending brush that I allow near my bottom lash line. It's so soft. I'm going to take this Sigma Flat Definer. This is the F15, and I'm going to go ahead and take the shade 8, which is that dark brown shade, and I'm going to use this to run on my lash line. For lashes, I'm going to be using these Pure Cosmetics Pro Lashes Trendsetter. I was trying to, since I'm not doing wing liner and stuff right now, I was trying to find lashes that are clean. While I wait for that to dry, I'm going to take my Tarte eyelash curler, and I'm going to go ahead and pop that on here. Oh, I'm using the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash. For blush, I'm going to use a tiny bit of this blush right here. This is called, I know it's by Makeup Geek. I always forget what they're called. This is called Chivalry. And I'm literally going to take the smallest amount of this blush because it is so pigmented. Like, you really don't need any on your brush. I'm going to go ahead and highlight. I'm going to be using the Beauty Beam Highlight Palette. And guys, this is probably one of the best highlighter palettes. It is so bomb. I'm going to take this ABH Cosmetics. This is the number 4. It's just a tapered brush, and I use it for highlighting. I'm going to take a mixture of the middle shade and this end shade right here. This one is definitely more of a lighter champagne-y shade. This one has a little bit of pink undertones in it, but these two are my go-tos, so I'm just going to take a little bit of each. All right, now for a brow bone highlight, I'm actually going to take this palette as well because it's one of my favorites. I'm going to take this Pure Cosmetics Artist eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of that middle shade. I'm going to go ahead and pop that right into the upper part of my brow bone here. I'm going to take that color Stay Gold on this Delium Tools 718 Tiny Pencil. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this onto the inner corner. Alright, so there are 3 actual matte lipsticks in this collection. I'm actually going to try all of them on for you because why the heck not? Alright, so this is the first lip option. This is Spellbound the Mega Matte by Kristen Leanne and Urban Decay. I love this color. I think it looks so good with this look. I think it just takes this look to a whole new level of like vampy, I don't know, it just looks so good. So this is the first one. Alright, this is the second lip option that I have. This is called Cloud 9. It's a comfort matte, and it is a really nice, pretty purple color. I feel like this color is totally not a me color. I'm either really, really dark or I'm very, very nude, but I really like this color. And this is the last color for this look. This is called Bun Bun, and again, this is a comfort matte. This is probably one of my favorites. Of course, I love nude lipsticks, and I think there's so many people out there that love nude lipsticks. This is definitely gotta be one of my favorites. It is such a pretty color. It's like not too nude, it's not too taupey, it's not too light, it's not too pink. It's like the perfect nude. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Throughout the video, I kind of gave you guys my thoughts on some of these products, but I just want to kind of do a recap. I absolutely love the highlight palette and the Daydream palette. These are probably 2 of my go-tos now. Like, they stay inside of my go-to makeup bag. They're the perfect palettes, perfect color highlight, perfect colors in this palette for like on the go and stuff, and I'm so excited. I love this palette. Everyone was talking about the layout and how it might be challenging. It's a very weird layout, and I agree, it is very weird. But I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the colors. I just love how it's not a typical palette. I love all of these colors. Like, these are colors that I constantly use. And so congratulations to Kristen Leanne on doing such an amazing job, and literally she went and she did that. Like, she did that. Again, don't forget to leave me your video requests down in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.